try to entertain myself with cat.
I hope I'm dead now. Sorry, I've literally not had like a moment to sort this today.
Oh no, it's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Alrighty. So last session, obviously, we had a bit of a thief running around,
It wasn't me for once.
and it wasn't you for once. Very surprising. So you leapt through the portal down at Front Thrust HQ. That thieving pixie won't get far. Not with your flower book until. By the goddess, you will make that pixie pay. You tumble from the portal, a lightheadedness stealing your senses for a moment before you finding yourself upon an eternal twilight. Pinpricks of coloured light sparkle like fireflies, the air thick with magic. Even the inert can feel the arcane here. The sky above is trapped in hues of purples and pinks, golds and reds, forever trapped, chasing the setting sun. All around you, through the deep shadows of dusk, life stirs, and the wilds herald you home. You find yourself back within the Feywild, a place you have not visited since before you left Rule, all that time ago. The portal that sent you here closes behind you, stitching together like a tapestry. And the music of the forest sings around you. So, how is... Yes.
How big are the plants in comparison to myself?
The plants vary from the size of your hand to the size of you. Some of them are
Okay.
mighty big.
So like the trees are like big boys.
The trees are... Some of these are relatively small. These ones here are kind of small, but some of them are quite big. And in the middle of this clearing there is a twirled stump of where a tree once used to be.
Oh my god. Sorry, I need to deal with this.
Family aggro. Ah! You haven't missed much, Miz. We just
We
started.
only just started. Yeah. I think I managed to close that conversation now. Right. Well, do I see the pixie anywhere?
Perception. Base
Ooh, I
20.
closed my chat.
No, you got a 20 there.
Where is it?
If you head... Yeah, you got it. So, with the 20, you stare around. You cannot see the pixie itself, but perhaps you see faint traces of it trailing down towards this general direction.
Well, as intrigued as I am about all the plants, I can't like start picking stuff now because I'm very much like tuned in on the fact I need to get my book back first, because then if
Yeah.
I just start picking stuff then it's for naught. So Achellia will heedlessly go forward because she has one thing in mind and one thing in mind only.
As you come around the stump here, you hear the sound of voices. And when you look upon the stump, you notice that you are not alone.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah,
Oh my
I was totally just found those berries up there. Totally. Like the last time you found them. Yeah, they were totally there. You sure you didn't steal them? You tend to steal them a lot. No, I didn't steal them. Why would I steal them? Pretty sure they're stolen.
What are these adorable creatures?
These, roll nature for me.
There you go.
16. You are familiar with these little creatures, for they do also exist in Roll. These are grifflets.
Would they be friendly or foe? I'm assuming they are neutral if friendly.
Oh, they are like, you know when you find like a cat that is just super friendly and just wants rubs and pets and everything?
Uh-huh.
That's these guys.
Okay. In that case, she stopped to listen to their conversation. I'm assuming she can understand what they're saying.
Yes, that they're all speaking Sylvan, and you speak
Okay.
Sylvan as well.
She'll slow down her clip-cloppity goat walk, and walk slowly over to them to not spook them. And she'll address the little grifflets. Hey you lot, have you seen a little mischievous pixie fly by here with a book by any chance?
Cedar! 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 Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Hi, 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 hi! Oh yeah, yeah, oh. We haven't seen one of you for a while. Apart from the grumpy old Git that's down the road, but apart from him, nobody talks about him. So, you new? Yeah. Stiff.
Yulia lets this happen, but she's a little bit ruffled. You
spell tame? Where you from?
I came from a portal a moment ago because I was chasing a pixie that stole something very precious of mine, and I'm trying to get it back.
It wasn't a berry, was it? I swear upon every feather on my body, it wasn't me.
It was not a berry. It was a book.
What's a book? What's a book? Book? It sounds like a berry.
It's like this thing where you put paper inside and you can put lots of information in it, and I have a lot of flowers and plants in this book. But no berries.
Oh dear, hang on, I need to quickly fix. What's a bit? That's a bit odd. That's very odd. Very, very odd. I don't. What about you? Lounging behind them, you notice that there is a moth, quite a substantial moth. That has a substantial moth that looks quite feline.
I want to pet it. Real bad.
Please excuse these dinner snacks of mine. What's a snack? You, sweetheart. You look for a little pixie, my darling.
I am indeed looking for a pixie, yeah.
I did so happen to see one fly by. Not sure where she was going, but she was certainly in a rush. She was holding something, but she didn't pause to talk. I know, so rude, rude as hell. Oh my goodness, that wasn't a berry, was it?
No, that definitely sounds like the pixie I'm looking for.
Well, I think I saw her. Did you see her? I didn't. I thought I was just looking for berries. Ugh. Please excuse the children. If I recall correctly, she was tearing off towards the river. Perhaps you might find some clue down there.
Which direction is the river from here?
Oh, just continue straight along the path here. Whoop. Do be warned, it is quite swampy by the edge.
Well, as long as I don't have to go in the river, I should hopefully be fine.
Oh, river fun! River's fun. Water's nice. I don't like water.
I don't like water either, bud.
Why is it so damp?
Yeah, I don't know either. It's really strange. It was lovely chatting to you all, but I do need to get going so I can get my book back. Thank you very much for the help, though.
Do be careful. I think the cattails are acting up again.
Cattails?
You'll know them when you see them, sweetie.
Wonderful. This was all I wanted on this fine Monday morning. It's great, wonderful. But thank you guys. Have a nice whatever time of day it is at this point, honestly.
Lunch! Dinner! Lunch! I think it's still breakfast.
Is it second breakfast?
What's second breakfast? I want it! I want it too! I want it too! Yeah! Ah.
You have opened a can of worms here. I'm gonna get going. Bye, you guys.
Bye. And
Alright, bless. I want like 5 of them. Right. I'm heading up there.
Alrighty, so you're heading over there. Let me get the map for you.
Can I take the grifflets home with me? They will not be very good for my selfie image, but they're very cute.
But what are you talking about? There's nothing that beats a little grifflet. Hang on, let me just copy it.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
They are very cute. There's tons more. I need to send you the art for them, but they're the ones I chose. And let me in here. And let me go.
Oh, fun. There's so much water.
Alright, let me get my little text description here. The sound of trickling water pulls you through the undergrowth, a trail of fireflies dancing ahead like a beacon. Then the hedges fall away, revealing a shimmering pool that glows in the setting sun and the rising moon. Delicate lily pads drift across the pond, and the splashes nearby hint to the inhabitants close by. As you drift closer to the banks, it does get a little bit swampy.
Oh, fucking great. Oh, my hoofs are all muddy now. So sticky. Ugh. Right. I'm gonna roll perception to see if I see any lingering traces of the little pixie shite.
Indeed. It appears that the trail kind of hovers around here and then follows the river up.
Aww. Right. If I go to the edge of the river, can I test how deep it is if I take like a stick and prod it into the water?
You take a stick and you prod it into the water, but before you can really test the depth of the water, you hear a nearby splash and a very upset cry.
Oh no.
My water! My water! Get out of my water! What are you doing? My water!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you.
My water! My water!
I know it's your water. I'm not here to take your water. I'm trying to find a pixie that stole something from me, and it looks like she went across the water.
No pixie, only water!
That's fair. I don't see a pixie right now, but there should have been a pixie a moment ago.
No pixie, only water! My water!
Is there any chance that you'd let me go into your water just for
My water!
Oh, okay. I understand you're not too happy about this. But if I did something for you, would you let me go into the water?
My water!
Push that check.
Persuasion.
Oh, that was what I meant, yeah.
Yeah. The cat frowns. My water.
Please? Yeah, I'm not gonna take your water.
My water, but
Even wring out my tail and everything when I'm done, so you get all your water back.
Maybe if you chase off little fuckers.
Little fuckers? Where?
Wait. Lots of splish splooshin'. Lots of splish splooshes. And then you see?
I'm not even getting paid for this.
Boop.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
And then hang on, there's one more that didn't get revealed. Boop. Oh hi! Oh hi! Oh hi! Ohio! My water. They stink it up.
Uh-huh.
There you go. You pass. Can take Lily.
So where do you want them to go?
Away! Away! Away!
Okay, that's a fair argument, I suppose. How much of the water is your water?
My water. My water.
All of this
My
lake
water.
here?
My water.
Okay, so if I can get them out of this lake, will you let me go find the pixie?
Yes. My water.
Okay. I might need to go into your water to get those guys to go away.
My water.
Is that okay?
He seems very unhappy at the prospect.
See, buddy, I can't chase away those little smelly ones if you don't let me go into the water to chase them away, because I can't reach them all from all the way over here. I'm too far away.
My water, my water. Shrooms, like shrooms. Don't know where shrooms, like shrooms. Trees. Dead trees. Meow.
Dead trees. I don't see any dead trees here.
Meow. Not here. My water. Clean water. My water.
Yes, I understand that, but if you want me to go chase those guys away, I need to go into your water.
Meow. Do me a nature check. With a base 12. You do seem to recall seeing mushrooms earlier on in your trail.
Right.
Maybe the little grifflets could help.
That sounds like a possibility. Listen here, friend. I'm gonna go see if I can find some of those mushrooms, and then I'll be right back to deal with your little smelly friend problem. Okay?
My water.
No, it's your water. I'll be back in a moment. Jesus Christ! I thought Colin was like difficult.
Is Mezzo dying by perchance?
No, he's not paying attention at all.
Of course not. For shame, I thought you was watching the stream.
I don't know.
Oh dear.
Right. She's trudging down to the little grifflets again. She says, "Hi, friends."
Oh hi! 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 Hi!
She takes a very deep breath.
Oh, back so soon?
Yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting the cattail. And, they were not too keen for me to go into their quote-unquote my water. So, I need to get some mushrooms, because they need to get some quote-unquote smelly fuckers chased away.
Oh, is he complaining about that again?
He seems like the type of person to complain about a lot of things, and yet nothing at the same time, because his vocabulary was very limited.
Cattails tend to be quite, basic. You must forgive them.
Oh, don't worry, I'm used to dealing with basic creatures.
So what exactly are you hoping to find here?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. He mentioned something about some mushrooms that I had to grab.
Oh,
dead
shrooms!
trees.
What kinds? The ones that make you dream funny? Or the ones that give you nightmares? Or the ones that make you change colour?
I don't think it's any of those, but I would be interested in getting some of those to bring back home.
Oh, I could get some! I could get some! I could get even more! I could get 4!
I'm very appreciative. I do need to get the mushrooms that Mr. Cattail wanted me to get, though.
Oh, what were the little creatures that were quote-unquote stinking up his pond?
Do we need to roll a nature check for that?
Yeah.
Yikes.
12. You recognized them basically. It was more like a bright orange otter fish thing, and a kind of a sea slug thing.
Yeah, so they kind of looked like a strange little orange and white sea otter and then a little slug thing, but I can't remember the names of them.
Oh, yes, I recall what you're dealing with now, yes. The little fey creatures of the ponds tend to be quite annoying. To be fair, anything that is tiny tends to be quite annoying.
Hey!
Yeah, you're quite large, my darling. Yeah, look at that bat! That's a big bat! Big fluffy bat! With a tail!
I have no argument against this. It is indeed fluffy. But yeah, I suppose you make a point.
Oh dear. I see. Well,
excuse me, Marching. She's not fat. She's thick.
Pray forgive them. They don't think before they speak.
Oh no, don't worry. One of my travel companions are like that as well. You get used to it after a while.
I'm beginning to suspect that maybe your friend is a fae in disguise.
I sincerely doubt it.
Oh?
He's not charming enough for that. He likes to think that he is. He most definitely is not, though.
Ah, I see. Maybe from the Shadowfell, who knows. So, I believe I know the little shrooms that you speak of, so the little lake slugs as they are, do be warned, don't try and touch them. They are quite hallucinogenic, my darling. I do not believe I know the shrooms. Oh, my little tweets. What's up? Oh, wrong button.
You're so cute.
You recall those, bright mushrooms? The pink ones, the purple ones, the blue ones, the red ones, the green ones. Oh! Which ones? I'm gonna eat you first. Now then. The green ones with the little black spots on them. Oh, I know them. Yeah, I know them. You're going to need quite a few, I'm afraid. I'm sure you might be able to find some rummaging around. Can I count on you to go fetch some for our dear little friend here? I can get some. Yeah. I love collecting. Not berries. Oh, but not berries. Oh. Yeah, sure, I can get some. Yep. This way. Oh, thank God they're gone.
Always, so excitable.
Always. They never
Nice.
stop. And for some reason they hang around me. I'm just trying to sleep.
You know, I have a feeling they just kind of gravitate towards the things that don't necessarily want them around.
Oh, like cats then. Wait.
He kind of looks at the moth for a long moment and blinks and goes, yeah, like a cat.
Indeed. Now, my little sweetheart, the mushrooms can be a little bit difficult to find. But you seem to be quite sharp of wits. I'm sure you can find some.
I will most certainly make a valid attempt. Right. There's no one that went down yonder.
Alrighty. Let's roll survival. Let's see how good your your picking skills are.
Not very.
Ooh. You rummage around in the branches, but all you see is bright pink mushrooms that have a very weird smell. Like bad sock odor.
Ugh. She backs away from those ones. and goes over yonder.
Survival. Well, what is a mushroom? You see lots of flowers. And something that looks like it's trying to eat your face.
Bonk!
The plant squeals in terror and then picks up on its roots and then runs away into the trees.
Get the fuck! Jesus Christ. Ugh, right. Let's try here. Oh my god.
You see lots of little fireflies, but nothing there. Any
Hello,
luck?
Firefly friends.
Any luck?
No, unfortunately not. What about you?
I think I know where some are. Follow me.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, roll survival again, but I'll give you advantage because he's helping now. There we go, there's an 18. You rummage around, and tucked away behind a leaf, you see a green mushroom that looks very much like an umbrella, but it's like been caught in the wind. So it's all twisted and mangled.
Would this be the mushroom that we're looking for?
Yep, that's the one.
Excellent. She gives a little Grifflet a pat.
Yay! More scratches, more scratches, more scratches!
Oh dear. She gives a little. She like scratches him underneath his beak.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whee!
Okay, that's one mushroom down. Dear. Right. Let's try here. I can't remember how many I need.
With a 14, you do now have a recognition about what you're looking for now. You see the signs. It seems to quite like being under leaves. Kind of like caterpillars. So you turn the leaves over and you see a couple more.
I pick the mushrooms and I put them into my bag.
I got lots and lots and lots. Are they berries? No. Put them back. Oh.
Bless. Right, this place up here looks nice and shadowy and like prime mushroom real estate.
Oh yeah, you find tons of mushrooms up here.
Right.
You believe that might be enough, depending if your little feathered friends here had good luck.
Well, let's go back to Meowmoth and see what he says.
Whee! Can I eat these ones? Well, you can, but you're gonna turn pink. That's okay.
Bless.
I got some.
You know, I might have something that's more tasty than a mushroom in my bag if we've gotten enough mushrooms by now for me to convince the cattail to help me out.
Oh, well, let's say our gatherings then, everyone. It's like mushrooms, berries. Gathers them back up.
Mushrooms.
Puts down a mushroom. A singular mushroom.
You did great, sweetie.
Yay! I so good! Debatable. Questionable. Not sure about that one.
Have you guys ever heard about sarcasm?
What's sarcasm? I don't know. Sounds like a dish. Is it dinner? Can we eat it?
No, don't worry about it.
Very well. Now then. That should be enough for a small army of these guys, hopefully. Maybe you can use it to bribe them to go downstream.
I'll most certainly make an attempt. She gathers up the mushrooms and like rummages around in her bag, and she digs out the remaining snacks that she bought at the market, and she like puts it down for the grifflet and the moth. I got this from the place I came from before. Maybe you guys will enjoy it more than I will, as a thank you for the help.
Sis, what's this? What is it? I don't know. Yum, 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 yum. I want it! Dunk. No, sweetheart, we're going to share this one. Else you're going to be my lunch. But this is lunch. Yeah, yes, darling. This is lunch. A safe travels, my sweetheart. Oh, and if you see another satyr hanging around, tell him to stop shitting in the river. It's really annoying.
That's very unsanitary of him.
Ugh. It's awful. You just see these floaters going down the stream. You're just like, why?
You know, some of those old goats can be very stubborn and set in their own ways.
Oh, you have no idea. He headbutts trees. Amongst other things. He tried to headbutt me once. How did that go?
I'm gonna keep my opinions about headbutting trees to myself. But thank you guys very much. She does a little bow, and starts to like quickly back away.
Bye, 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 bye.
Clip clop, clip clop,
Take
clip
me
clop,
with
clip
you.
clop.
Take me with you. Oh, she's gone.
Poor moth.
That moth is my spirit animal.
Fucking mood.
You return to the stream.
Hello, Mr. Cattail.
My water.
I know it's your water. I've gotten mushrooms to lure your little friends, or well, not friends, somewhere else.
Okay. Pit shrimp, water, my water, they come, you shoot. Yes?
Yes.
My water. Mine. My water.
Right. It's a long day. Right. She goes to the very bank of the water because she's not sure if she can, like, go in without Mr. Cattail flipping out again. and she goes, "Here, little smelly buggers." And she waves the mushrooms. I don't know if a persuasion check is needed.
Oh. No, I'm not gonna let you roll for that one. I'm just gonna. The smell of the mushrooms is enough for them. This one catches smell, goes. Oh, hello. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi, little friend.
Oh, delicious. Hi, how are you?
Oh, you're very cute. Listen here. The grouchy Mr. Cattail over there says this is his water.
Yeah, he always says that. It's not. His water's further downstream. He got washed upstream in the last storm.
Yeah, but you know how stubborn cats can be.
Yeah. I mean, I saw this moth one time. Tried to eat me. Didn't work too well. She kind of flipped out. You ever seen a cat get high?
No, but now I kind of want to. Anyway, I need to cross the river or the lake because there's a pixie that flew by that has stolen something from me.
Oh, her!
Pixie cat. Sorry?
Oh, yeah, I remember. I saw her. She was going off in a real hurry. Like, hurry.
Yeah, I bet. I'm gonna have some choice words with her. Choice words being probably an arrow in the face, but we'll see. I'll be nice.
What's an arrow?
It's a pointy thing, and it hurts.
Oh! What? Wait, you call your horns arrows? That's weird. Satyrs are weird.
Yeah, satyrs are pretty weird. Anyway, grouchy Mr. Cat there won't let me get into the water unless I get you guys to go further downstream for a little while.
I mean, we might.
So if I gave you all of these mushrooms, she shows like the bag where there's mushrooms in. Could I convince you guys to go down there just like for a few hours while I sort myself out?
Couple of hours?
Yeah, that should be enough.
I think. Let me go ask the others. I'm not sure how they would feel. Yo, guys, someone's gonna give us free food! That's the catch. We just gotta fuck off for an hour. Wait, what? Yeah, it's amazing. Best deal in the world. What is she giving us? She's giving us the deets. We're gonna get high, dudes.
Yeah, the more I stay here, the more Achellia might just want to stay.
Okay, how many? There's enough for us to get high for the next 3 days. 3 days! Oh my god, can you imagine the trips? We'll be writing our songs in no time! Yeah, we'll be the best band in the world! But I can't work my drums. That's not a drum, that's your head. Wait, aren't they the same? let's just get them high. Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do. So they're a little awkward about it. They weren't so sure, but they might. They'll consider it.
Question. Did she hear all that?
Perception. I'm going to give you advantage because they weren't exactly being quiet about it. You heard. They weren't being very subtle about it.
She like puts her hands on her hips and she just goes, "Oh, what a real shame. Well, golly gee, I do hope that these mushrooms are, and I know it's not a whole lot, but I do hope that they will be enough to convince you to help a poor little satyr out."
Well, yeah, they said that they'll come over and take a look at it in a minute. They're just kind of debating about, because this is kind of our turf. Well, it's not really. It's actually somebody else's, but we moved in anyway. Shh, don't tell anyone. Anyway, yeah, so, well, let me go back and ask them. Dude, I saw the bag. There's so many of them. We have to get them. Did you count? How many? How many? There's like enough for like 17 each for each of us. That's only gonna last me like a day though. That's because you eat everything at once, you idiot. Bonk. Oh. Alright. What do we need to do? We just gotta go over, get the shrooms, fuck off. Gonna be great. We can start writing our songs, we can get our band together, and then we can go. We can perform for her. I'm so excited. We're gonna be the best around. Don't want to get copyrighted. Oh hi. So I'm Otter. So
hello, Otter. I'm Achellia.
Nice to meet you. Sorry about the cunt back over there. He's a bit of an asshole.
He's a bit of a grouch, isn't he?
Just a bit. So you just need us to go away for like an hour?
Yeah, just to stay away for a bit while I get that pixie sorted out.
Sure. Oh, just a tip, by the way. He's not gonna let you in, even if we go away. We'll fix that up for you.
In that case, I am told that I'm really great at using my head.
Oh, you don't need a head bottom. Just watch us. You know those blue guys that were coming over?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't worry. They'll take care of him. He's gonna be floating down. He's gonna be floating downstream for like 3 days on the high. Don't worry.
Oh no.
So
I take your word for it.
I see the goods.
She shows off the bag of mushrooms.
His eyes light up. Oh, that is a few. Just a few.
It's certainly more than one.
Well, it's definitely more than one. Okay. Yeah, we'll get to work. All you gotta do, lure the cattail over. We'll do the rest. We'll take the shrooms. We'll fuck off. You can do whatever you want.
That sounds agreeable. Thank you so much.
Sure. Just don't get bit. His tail's very bitey. Yes, it's got a mouth on it. Don't ask. We don't know either.
I don't know if I want to know, but thank you.
Do. They all start like getting in position. He hides behind this rock over here. He tiptoes over behind this rock over here.
Achellia like looks around at the water, and then she takes out her bow and like taps the edge of it against the water, and she goes.
And she goes, "What, sir?"
I don't know if the mic is picking up my pss, 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 pss.
Oh no, it wasn't picking up your cat noises.
My face when it picks up Scott, but not me. God.
Yeah, it's a really weird that mic.
Yeah, but
you tap the water.
PS.
You tap the water and you go. Pss, 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 pss.
There we go.
My water!
No, I know it's your water. She takes a step back to show that she's not getting in the water. I talked to the smelly little friends.
My water?
And they've agreed to leave.
My water!
Yeah.
My water.
So I'm still hoping that you'll honor our agreement and I can cross your water and then quickly get out of it so I can go find the little pixie that stole my thing.
My water!
I know it's your water, but I'm getting rid of the smelly little friends for you. Then it will be your water completely.
My
For
water.
sure.
Always. No one in.
Oh, see, that's not very nice of you, is it?
My water.
I know it's your water, but I've gotten rid of your little smelly friends. And if you just let me cross the river, I will quickly get out of your water. And I'll even wring out my tail and everything so you get all your water back.
Okay, get him now. My water. Wee dunk. Wee dunk. Massive dust ball starts appearing in the water.
Julia's just gonna take a little hop back.
Come on, get him. Yeah, go. Watch the tail. Oh, he's going in for the kill. Oh, look at that mouth. He's going for the tail swipe. Oh, and he misses. Oh, going in for the
not
body
too
slam.
sure what's going on, but she like brings out a little handkerchief and waves it in the air like, go team, luck.
About 3 minutes pass of splish splushing and running commentary from these guys just floating above the water. And then this poor little fucker. He just starts to slowly. What? And do. My water.
Is he okay?
Oh, he's just high. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah.
Okay, no worries then. I was like 15 once at some point as well. It's fine.
Oh yeah, like drugs are a huge thing here.
I might stay.
Hey, thanks for that. So, where's payment? Yeah, payment.
Right, of course. So she takes out all the mushrooms from her bag and like hands it. She shouldn't sprinkle it in the water, but like she can put it at the edge of the water.
Oh, thanks very much. So, yeah, you can go over. If you take one of the lily pads, it should take you upstream. Don't ask, but these lily pads only go upstream.
Thank you very much. That saves me getting too wet, I suppose.
Yeah, you can use the rocks there. It's not too deep there. Just hope you're very good at bouncing.
Oh I'm positively buoyant.
Yeah, looks like a fat butt. Very fluffy butt. Very on the chunky side. Very chunky.
Excuse me.
What? Chunky's good. We're chunky.
Touché. Well, thank you guys, and did I hear something about you needing to perform for someone?
Oh, yeah. The goddess is here. Yeah, she's fooling around nearby.
The goddess?
Uh-huh. Eyelet. She's here. Uh-huh. Religion?
There we go.
Eyelet is the deity of the Fae. Her realm is the Feywild, but also is known
I can't remember if she's my deity or not.
She is your deity.
Oh.
She is your deity.
Achellia, like, straightens up, so like, she's here.
Yeah, she's here. Yeah, she's over by that really weird tree. Yeah, no one can get really near there. Well, some can. You might. We can't.
1 second, I need to plug in my headset because it's running out of power.
Oh, no worries.
When you say that really big tree, where would I find that tree?
Upstream? Yeah, upstream. I think the pixie was heading there, actually. Yeah!
Well, I was gonna be focusing on getting my book back, but since she's here, I might just have a wee change of plans.
Be careful. Yep, I mean, she's nice. But, yeah, just be careful. And she is Fae. We're all playful for a reason.
Touché. Well, good luck with your performance, you guys.
Thank you! Have fun! Don't get too wet. If you do, just float. I mean, don't drown, your butt's very buoyant.
Yes, it is. Right. Achellia will go over there and then...
Are you jumping for it?
Jump for that, yeah.
That's going to be acrobatics. Let's see how well you land. Oh, you leap, you make a run and jump for the stepping stone. Your hoofs skid on the slippery rock, and you land butt on the rock, but you're not in the water. Your butt just gets a bit wet.
I didn't want a wet butt. God damn it. Ugh. Alright, she gets back up on her feet and, like, shakes her butt. Little tail wiggle. I swear, I'm gonna have a nap after all of this nonsense. I'm assuming
Time to
that...
get high! High!
Oh,
Yep!
God.
Yay! Are we smoking it or are we jabbing it? I'm eating it. I'm putting out my butt. Don't know about you guys.
Achellia looks over just incredulously like, this is a weird fucking day.
Welcome to the Feywild!
Right, I'm assuming the flower is not going to be able to support my weight, so I'm going to have to make another jump for that lily pad.
Alright, acrobatics. Ooh!
Well,
You
that to me looks like she can do like a fucking flip midair and land on one foot.
After getting your wet arse wet the first time, you learned your lesson. So you prepare yourself, you prepare for the jump, get your muscles ready, you take one step, leap, flip, do a twirl in the air, and land deftly on the lily pad.
It was a tail wiggle that did it.
Always got a tail wiggle.
Made all the difference, right? Since this pad is in the middle, she'll go over here, and she'll make a jump for the next one.
Acrobatics. Oh!
I mean, it has to be a double flip and a mid-air spin.
Now you're just showing off. You're just like...
on her hand.
You're just going, bitch, I am the queen of the flips. Ain't nobody gonna stop those flips.
Flip-flop. Right.
As
How the heck?
As you jump upon the lily pad, you kind of struggle around, and of course you're thinking, how the fuck does this thing go upstream? However, you kind of look to the edges and you see that it's kind of just stuck on a rock. Maybe if you gentle push, and it will float away.
She nudges against the rocks to get the lily pad to move.
The lily pad begins to move, and the current captures it and drifts it northward. Unfortunately, this lily pad can't move, so we'll just have to theatre of the mind it.
Achellia is gonna have a wee sit.
He sits on the lily pad, and the lily pad begins to slowly drift ever onwards, upstream. Now we need to get other map. Make sure I've got your toe up on the right keyboard. Can't do that. And doop, doop. You in?
Yep.
After feeling what feels like an eternity, the lily pad bobs ever onwards up the river. You track the pixie's trail using your expert senses. Faint glitter trail sitting on the water, your only clue. The river sparkles as if lit itself in luminous light. The dancing sparkles around you, your only company, aside from the shuffling trees and the curious creatures watching you pass. The forest gives, revealing a more open section of the Feywild. A rare section indeed, but the river swells. And you find yourself getting knocked off the pad, splooshed onto the water.
Oh dear. Right. Well, at least not in the water. Is this like a little cliff thingy I have to scale, or?
It is a cliff. As you cling to the cliffs, you hear sniggering behind you. And you see this lot. Yeah, got her! Yeah, we got her! We're gonna get paid now!
Oh, they're so cute. Hey, little cotton ball friends!
Hey, bitch!
I take the friend part back then. Who's paying you?
Pixie!
Oh, that little shite.
You're a shite!
I mean, you're the size of a shite, so I digress.
You're just a big shite. Yeah, look at that ass!
I know, it's something else, isn't it? So where's your boss?
Not telling. Yeah, she told us not to tell you. Then we're not gonna tell you. She'd get angry. Yeah, we don't want her angry.
I can guarantee you don't want me angry either. And she pulls out an arrow.
Yeah, but if you let go of that cliff, you're gonna float away on that butt of yours.
Right. What do I have to roll to climb the cliff?
That will be athletics because of strength. Yeah.
Wait, it didn't click.
Oh, sometimes it needs a second click.
Right. There we go.
You begin to scale this cliff, which turns out to be 30 feet above you. It's a slow and arduous journey. You slip a couple of times as you pull yourself up. Your hoofs are not designed to climb, for God's sake.
She's a mountain goat!
You are a suitor, but I don't think your father or your mother were mountain goats. And then you struggle up, and you roll upon the top of the grassy cliff there. Aha! Get us down, bitch! Bang! Oh wait, no, she's on dry land now. Eee! Run away! Ah! Eee! Arrows! Don't.
This day is a lot for me to deal with. Right. Do I need to roll perception to see where the trail is from here?
Yes, roll perception for me. You see that the trail came up here at some point, and then is winding south from there. But with that perception check, you hear the faint sound of music coming from over here.
Well, there's no way I'm jumping that distance. Even though I would like to go shake those little fuckers over there, but... Right, I'm gonna follow the tune, so she walks along the cliff edge for a bit.
As you enter the exposed area here, you find your source of your music. Sitting upon the ruins of an old temple, what seems to be playing his pan flute without a care in the world.
Oh, hello, good sir.
Oh, hello, my darling. How are you? Oh, you look a little bit damp.
Damp is an understatement, and good would not be the answer to your question. I've been brought here, or rather, I jumped into a portal. Long story. Because a little pixie shite stole something of mine, and I'm trying to get it back.
Oh, well, that does sound like a little bit of a bother then.
It is quite a bother, yeah.
Little pixie. Yeah, I know the little shite you're talking about. Why are you after that little shite?
She stole something very precious of mine, and I'm keen to get it back.
Okay, she does that all the time. No idea why.
Doesn't make it right, though, does it?
Well, pixies do what they want. So, what exactly are you gonna do when you find the little fucker?
Well, I considered arrows, wing plucking, headbutting, general clubbing, but I could also be persuaded to just ask for it, but in varying degrees of impoliteness.
He kind of pauses, kind of looks you up and down a little bit.
And I ain't gonna lie. How the fuck are you gonna fuck up and get up close to a goddamn pixie? Look at you! Couldn't sneak up on a rock!
Excuse me, I'm very sneaky.
Aha! I heard you 2 miles away.
Well, that's because I didn't roll a stealth check.
And whose fault was that exactly?
That would be my own.
Exactly.
She, like, crosses her arms and pouts a bit childishly. Listen, I've had a really long day. I just need to get my book back.
Ah, right. Okay. So, I know where your little pixie friend ran off to. She's down there in the south. And I do have a little, something that could get you across that river. But...
What's the catch?
The catch, my darling, is I want you to do me a favor. See that little pixie
Nothing's
fuck?
ever free.
Of course not, it's the Feywild. Now,
Yeah.
fortunately, we are on the same page here. Haha, pun, get it? Ha, because you're looking for a book? Ha, funny, ha! Now,
You make better jokes than some of my travel companions, so I'll take that.
so, that little pixie's been causing a lot of bother. Like, you're not the first one to come tumbling through a portal and then chasing the damn fairy. But maybe if those little hoofies of yours could actually, sneak, then maybe we got a chance here.
They're very capable of sneaking. She, like, leans down and taps one of her ankles.
Aha, we'll see about that. So, here's what you need to do, hen. I need you, when you go find that little pixie, to be real sneaky like, be real quiet, get real close up behind her, and then shoot the fucker in the ass with an arrow.
Wait, what now?
Oh, you have no idea what that pixie's been doing! Tried to steal so many shits from us. Stole my mushrooms, stole my herbal flowers, stole my bong, stole everything.
So you need me to put her in a barrel?
If you're gonna smoke her, aye, sure.
Well, no, but...
Oh, come on, hen! Pixie is the best drug in the world! Unless you're a magic user, then you just explode. Yeah, pixie dust does nasty things to magic users.
Oh, Lord. Right, so you need me to be all sneaky, like, and then you need me to do what now?
Shoot her in the ass with a fucking arrow. Can you do that? I get your eye. I get your bow. Your bow looks a bit shit.
Oh, don't worry. I've gotten quite good with the bow over the years.
Aha.
I'm just questioning the morals of it all, but then again, she did steal from me.
Look,
I
that little
was
pixie's been
told to-
causing so many problems. It needs a good add up the ass.
I
Now
can
make-
imagine that.
Make
I
sure
was
it's the
told
ass,
by
though.
The little sea lake creatures that you needed to stop leaving waste in the river.
My river.
Oh god, you do sound like a cat. Tail.
Not a bad impression of a cattail, eh? Possessive little fucks.
Yeah.
They make good
Don't
toilet
worry,
paper,
he's
though.
like floating around being very high somewhere right now, apparently.
Oh, is he on a sea slug high? Oh! Oh, I haven't been on one of them in ages.
The good stuff, huh?
Oh, it's so good. Honestly, it comes second next to Pixie Smoke.
Right,
Alright,
Okay.
hen, so show me your best sneaky sneak. Because here's what you're gonna do. Prove to me that you can be sneaky sneak.
I can be very sneaky sneak. But right now you can see me, so, how would you like me to prove my sneaky sneakness?
Prove your sneaky sneakness by kicking those three's asses over there.
How exactly do I get over there?
I'll bid you across, it's fine, don't worry.
Oh god. Be gentle. I might be buoyant,
time?
but I don't want to check if I'm bouncy.
Ah, first time. That's the same with all the lasses. Come on then. Grabs your arm.
Oh lord.
Been with many fellas then?
No comment.
Nice. How's your SWAT? How's your gag reflex?
I haven't had any complaints.
Lovely. He throws open your mouth and throws a mushroom down it.
I'm getting a very suspicious look. Right, pop it. Achellia comes slightly off guard, but does manage to swallow the mushroom and glares at the satyr.
Lovely. Right, let's
Like
get that.
to, warn a lady.
Nah. If you want a lady, she could say no.
Don't look at me like that.
Alrighty then, let's go here. So, all you gotta do is jump.
Oh, like, okay, sure. Guess we're gonna do a hop then.
Alright, do me an acrobatics for me. You back up a little bit, preparing yourself, not really sure what's happening, your head feels a little bit funny. You're not sure why. You take a run and leap, and you jump. And then, you don't really go down, you keep going up, and up, and up, and up, and up. You gotta think about going down, Hen. Don't think about going up all the time.
God.
And up, and up, and up. And then you realize, oh wait, I need to drop. And tree. You're now in a tree.
Well, this is still better than in the water, I suppose. She kind of sits down on the branch and contemplates her existence. Right.
The world's beginning to get a little bit like a kaleidoscope now.
Also, your voice changer's still on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Right.
I got too excited.
Not been this high in a long time. And honestly, this was not what I wanted out of my day.
Oh. So, Yuri?
Can she shake some of, like, the fuzziness away so she can start climbing down?
Nature? Do a nature check for me.
So,
you are familiar with the mushroom that you threw down your throat. It's a floating mushroom. Unfortunately, it does make things go very, multicolored. So, you do know that the best way to kind of make the worst of it fade is to actually hold your breath for as long as you can.
okay, in that case.
Alright,
She's holding her breath.
let's see how long you can hold your breath for.
It's hard when it's fucking Scott. Literally just being IRL nasty satyr.
You hold your breath for as long as you can, and then you exhale heavily, and coloured smoke escapes from your lips. The colours mute quite a bit, but they're still a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
You
really distracted by Scott's dumb face right now.
You want to do it again, or do you want to just climb down with this?
So let's climb down.
Alright, you climb down. Right, so that says a acrobatics to see how nimbly you can get down to the ground.
Let's see.
Ooh, you're doing really well with these rolls today.
5-point landing.
5-point
something.
landing. Alrighty.
Right.
So, you definitely clamber down the tree, hop on to nimble hoofs. You can still hear these guys giggling over here behind the rock.
Right. I'm gonna sneak towards this rock.
Alright, stealth for me. You begin to creep a little bit closer, but the grass is a little bit crunchy.
I hate crunchy grass.
Oh, for God's sake, bloody women can't do anything.
She huffs. But she will sneak on, just not very well, and hide
Did you hear
behind a rock.
something? I think I heard something. I don't know. Did you hear something? Did you hear something? Alright, you sneak behind the rock. They're a little bit suspicious. They're not sure where you've gone and they're hearing things and they're not happy. Stealth for me again. Ooh. I hear something. I think I hear something. Is that breathing? I don't know. I don't know. Do you see anything? I don't see jack shit.
Achellia picks up a rock and throws it here.
Did you hear something? I heard something. It's over here. The damn girl. Get the goat. Get the goat. Hey, where's the go? Where's the go? Did not go?
Right. While they are distracted, I'm going to sneak over here.
Alright, stealth again. There we go.
Right.
You
She hides behind a tree stem thingy.
Where'd you go? I thought I heard it. I know I heard it. I know. No, you didn't. You didn't hear jack shit.
She picks up an acorn and throws it here.
Alright.
Do I need to roll for that?
Let's go with athletics because you're throwing. Whee! Bung. Smacks the rock, but only on this side. I heard it. She's over here! Over here! She's in this bush! She's gotta be in this bush! In the bush! Roar! Dung! Charges into the bush.
Right. As they are distracted, I'm going to sneak up and bonk one of them.
Stealth.
He's for the love of God.
You gotta start sneaking up.
Unlethal bonk, by the way.
Alright, go for bonk. Oh, that's wonderful. You've had more crits with that bonk than anything else. You sneak up behind. Which one are you going for? Which one of these little fucks are you bonking?
Middle one.
You're gonna bonk the middle one. Sneak up behind. You're ready. You're using your bow to bonk. And then bonk. Ah! I'm dying! I'm dying! Predator! Run away! Run away! You hear laughter coming from across the river.
How would you rate my landings?
I give you a 3 for that one. The bonk, I'll give you a 10 for that though.
Hey! I'll take it. Right.
Alright, hen. They should be hightailing it out of here. I'll give me some peace for an hour or two. Head south. You'll find your fucking pixie down there probably.
Thank you.
Cheerio.
Right. God, what a day. What a fucking day.
all to get your book back.
Better be a really good book.
With the amount of time you put in it, I would hope so.
Yep. Oh dear.
Alright. Oh, did that center properly? It's F.
That looks very funky.
Let me get the music changed for this one. And it is this. Oh, wrong button. There is rhythm book. How you doing? There we go. Alrighty. Let me get the. You creep through the trees, for you fear that the pixie is near, and you can smell it nearby. The trail of the pixie grows thicker. The trees thicken, and then they begin to tower high above your head. You travel through a hollowed out log that seems to go on forever and ever, a creeping mist clinging to your hoofs. But at the top of this log, there is a very strange sight indeed. Daylight. You step forth from the log, cautious and on light hoofs. You find yourself high above the ground, nothing but a sea of tangled branches and multi-hued leaves. You cannot see the ground, nor can you see the sky, and yet the area is lit as if in midday sun. Where is this, you wonder? Creep onwards, but something feels strange. And there, upon the leaves that decorate the snake-like limbs, flowers of every hue, of every texture, all shimmering in the light, and yet all seem just out of your reach.
Achellia's like bussing to pick those flowers. Like, if you ever see, like, you know when a cat like gets really excited and their eyes go like whoop and their butt wiggles?
Oh yeah.
That's what she's fighting against right now, because she's a lady on a mission. But plants.
Yeah.
Right. She's gonna quietly walk along the path.
As you travel along these, what seem to be so delicate limbs and yet feel so sturdy under your hoofs, the flowers around you twinkle as if starlight. And they all seem so warm as you pass by them. Some feel a little bit cool, some like fire. They're all very peculiar, but yet still always out of your reach.
Can I roll a... I'm not too sure what check it would be, but check it against the flower that Dorshell gave me.
Oh, Dorn.
I don't have the flower yet, Dorn. I don't have the flower currently.
Yes, that would be nature. Nature or investigation.
Let's go with nature.
With a 12, you look at these flowers of all shapes and hues and sizes, but none appear to be of a similar style to the daisy that Dorn gave you.
Right. Achellia will continue onwards, still trying to be quieter.
So you creep a little bit closer, and then you begin to hear something rustle further up ahead.
Right, she stops, and then would that be perception then?
Perception. With a 12, you're not really sure if it was the wind or something else creeping, but it sounded a little bit peculiar. You peek around some of these limbs over here, see that the tree opens up into an area, and the flowers are much closer. But here, you find a page of your flower book tangled amongst a flower.
Oh, well, in that case, because she's seeing something that's been ripped from her book, which is an issue because there's pressed plants in that book, she does not heed her stealth, and she runs straight up to snatches from the branches.
You reach up to the branches to snatch your page back. It is tangled around a little flower that is so delicately formed, like ice, all ice blues. The veins tangled like a snowflake. Something happens as you touch it. You feel everything around you give way, and the trees fade. A bitter wind blasts in your face, and the air is thick with screams and panic. The cold wind isn't natural, you know. Even a midwinter wind does not make one's bones freeze from the lightest touch. A screech shrieks the air, nails on a chalkboard, shatters the peace and terror around you. People's screams ring louder, the push worse. With a struggle, you free yourself from the crush of bodies. A moment of relief, a moment to breathe. All around you, tieflings of ice blue skin shove their way towards a massive iron gate. The doors parted to reveal a mirror reflection of a village bouncing upon its surface. A gateway to Stygia, you know. Fighting rackets from the north. The massive stone walls, once brown and white from muck and frost, now lie coated in black fluid. But it isn't enough. How long will it take for the Black Sanctuary to arrive? They left only a token force here, and the white are swarming in numbers never seen for generations. But as you get a closer look around the fleeing village, you notice tieflings of metallic skin stand off away from the others, running through the mirror-sheen portal. Your heart sinks as you recognise one, even if you knew he would be there. Salus? The word tears from your throat, and yet it feels like you barely spoke above a whisper. Why did Zarmenos curse me with such a weak voice? And yet he heard by some miracle, or years of experience. A tall, silver-skinned tiefling turns, a fury in his eyes, his long horns curled back over his head.
Through the portal, Zahiri! He might be content with killing you out of spite, but I won't let him.
The silver tiefling snaps, marching towards you through the slush and mud. A small fire burns in your chest. He didn't mean it. The words are weak and trembling, no matter how much force you try to put into it.
He knew. He knew, and he didn't care. He put every single one of us in danger.
It was an accident. Something happened. He would never want us hurt.
Don't argue with me, Sahiri. Get through the damn portal. We'll talk when you are safe.
Malleus didn't mean it. You try to make your voice loud, but your throat just won't. You watch as his jaw tenses. He's your...
Don't finish that sentence. If I had a son, he wouldn't want his mother murdered by these monsters.
A tremble steals you, fear spiking in your stomach. Salus can be loud and in your face, but never violent to his family. But he looks angry enough to lash out now.
You should have said yes.
I won't let you take his name. Your words are firm, but not a tremble in your voice this time.
He doesn't deserve it. Look what he's caused. The entire village is fleeing. 78 souls remain behind to seal and destroy the gates. And then pray that the black comes soon enough before the white lay claim to all of us as well. This is his fault. All of this is his fault.
I couldn't defend him in his tribunal. How could I when no one would let me speak? I failed as a mother, and I couldn't save him from something he did not do. But I can stop this. You may have convinced your parents, you may have convinced your brother, but you will not convince me. You need a unanimous vote. He is my son, from now until eternity, and I will take my vote to my grave, even if I need it carved on tomb and gate. The man's jaw tenses further.
I could remove you from the family, and that would leave you both nameless.
Do it. Do it, Salus, if that's what you want. Know, however, that I abandoned everything for you. Lived in silence at the stigma I now carry. Nameless is a blessing after everything I have dealt with over the years. I wonder how a lord will favour you.
True. I won't tell you again. When we get to the capital, we're cutting that thing from the family records. End of discussion.
A fire burns that hasn't been stoked in nearly 20 years. You know what is about to escape your lips, and for once you don't care. Let Zarmenos hear my words. I will pray every dawn on the hour he left for his safety, for his happiness. I will pray that once he is strong, that our Lord will lead him home. Let our Lord hear me. I will stand with my child. I will always stand with my child. A fury returns to his eyes. You turn to the portal, the crush of people easing, the metallic toned tieflings moving into position. A cold wind blows from the portal. A fur-lined hood lines over your head, and the small horns that cling to it.
He tried to kill you, Zahiri. Tried to kill me. Tried to kill the entire village because he didn't want to do his expected duty and guard the gates. How can you forgive his selfishness?
The fire burns hotter yet. It has been years since you have fought, years since you've tried to defend yourself, but not today. You raise a hand, flipping him off over your shoulder. In the portal's reflection, you see his jaw slacken, and for the first time, you see open shock on his face. You see a smirk rise on your lips, reflecting on the portal. As the cold fades away and your senses return, you now see Malleus did not get his smirk from his father.
Achellia is thoroughly perplexed and just sits back on her ass for a moment.
You're feeling a little bit lightheaded by what you have just seen, not entirely sure what you saw. However, you were able to grasp your paper, which is now in your trembling hand.
Right. She looks down at her page and then just like out into the ether and then puts the page carefully into her backpack. Right. I'm gonna have words with Malleus when I maybe, hopefully, get back. Right. She gets up to her hooves, brushes herself off and she looks around. Have the plant life returned?
Do a perception check for me.
Well, in that case, sneak to round the bush thingy?
Sneak for me. You are deaf on your hoofs, not a thing can hear you. And as you peek around the bush,
Thieving ass pixie. Right. Is she just standing there?
she's sitting on her ass on the tree, gasping for breath, as if she's just flown 2 marathons in a day. Okay, that's another one delivered. We're all good. Oh, I'm so glad that bitch couldn't follow me.
I feel bad about firing an arrow at her, but then again. Right. How about a non-lethal arrow to the leg?
Fire for me. I'll give you advantage because you're sneak. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. You ready your bow, drawing it back with care to make sure that the string does not creak or the wood trembles in your hand. You're still a little bit shaken from whatever you saw from that flower, but you release an arrow, and the pixie is taken by complete surprise. Ow! Fuck!
Right, she runs over and she grabs the pixie.
Yep. You have the pixie grabbed. Hey, put me down, fat ass. Put me down.
Oh no, I'm not putting you down, you little shit. Why did you steal my book, and where is it?
I don't have it. I ain't telling you jack shit.
Well, in that case, she pulls out a dagger. I also am quite deft at using.
Okay. Let's not get too hasty here, okay? Yeah. Your bank's a head. It's a head. I swear. I gave it to someone. It's fine. They're holding it. They got it.
What check would it be to check if she's speaking the truth?
Insight. She's terrified enough to be truthful with that.
Hmm.
I swear I don't have it. I gave it to someone up ahead. She's got
Why?
it. Because she asked for it.
Who asked for it?
Her. You don't ignore orders from her.
The goddess?
Yes, Eileen.
Why would she need my book?
It's not your book. It just so happened to have lots of plants in it.
Well, considering I've collected it over the years, I would say it is indeed my book. So how many pages did you rip from it?
A few.
Where are they?
There's some down there.
Where are the rest?
Keep following the tree limbs, I guess. They're at the top.
You're a pain in the ass, you know that, right?
I'm a pixie, of course I'm a pain in the ass. Now let me go.
You know, those wings of yours would look really nice with a few extra holes in them, though.
No, not the wings. Not the, how about a deal? You let me go, and I'll leave you alone. You'll never see me again.
But I could also just cut your wings off and throw you off the tree.
Why do you hate me?
Why would I not?
Touché. Okay, so, how about this? I can take it to a couple of pages.
Now we're talking.
Okay. This way. The wind kind of cut a few, but it should be okay. Yeah.
Right, she's staying right on her ass. Dagger out.
You follow her around the limbs.
Mm-hmm.
And as you pass by this bush, you spot a kind of a reddish flower here. Again, a page of your book is tangled up amongst the flower's petals. Some of these petals look a little bit worn, some look a bit broken.
Right. In that case, I'm gonna roll nature, because I've learned my lesson now. Oh, oof.
You have absolutely no idea what these are. For certain, though,
yeah?
these are not normal flowers.
Excellent. She grabs the pixie again. I'm gonna use intimidation.
Oh god.
Hand me that fucking page.
I can't touch it.
Why not?
Cause if I touch one of these flowers, it will kill me. You're bigger. It doesn't affect you so much.
I see this as an absolute win.
But then if it kills me, I still can't get it off.
Right. Come along. So she drags the pixie along. Right. I guess there's really nothing I can do aside from just touch it, right?
You can try.
Right.
But it is quite tangled. This one seems even more tangled than the last one.
Just in case, she brings out her rope from her bag and she ties up the pixie and ties it to the log.
Well, fine, whatever, fine.
Oh, don't think that I wouldn't think you would fuck off as soon as I touch this thing and something dumb happens.
Or something dumb happens. It's a life flower.
A what now?
Life flower.
So what's gonna happen when I touch this?
You'll see the memories of the soul that it resides in it.
Wonderful. I'm gonna need a fucking drink after all this. Right. She reaches out to grab her page and tries to weasel it out from between the branches.
You begin to weasel it out. The branches sway in the wind, and then the red one, you see light shimmer in it. Again, the tree fades away from you. But this time, you find yourself under summer sun. You're on a balcony overlooking a town that's seen much better days. And then, in your head, you hear...
Ugh. It's never ending. The
It is hard beneath you as you finally rest your feet. Eyes cast over the village. Time is slowly rotting it away. It's too much for one person. If Cullen were here, maybe he could keep an eye on things. Keep things going. But the rain wrecks the roofs. The windmills haven't turned in years. The fields overrun with weeds aside from a small patch to keep myself going. The cobbled paths wild with grass. And the magic is fading. How much longer would it be before it was just too much? Or another misstep landed me in the deepest of shit. My back is already going, and there's only so many roof repairs one can do before it kills you. At least Colin didn't learn about that last fall from the Delaney wall on his last visit. The pain subsided enough to walk normally when he dropped by. A heavy sigh escaped your lips on the cusp of defeat. I tried, Lillian. I tried. Wherever you are, alive or dead, I did everything I could. Colin has grown well. You'd be proud of him. But inert as I am, I cannot work the magics of the town. I can't keep it in good order for you coming home anymore. I can't get the runes to work, the power sources are weakening. I need to sacrifice that section of the town, leave them to rot. Maybe it's time to put the whole village in stasis. Maybe I should return to Shreda, see if Briar's gotten anywhere. If anything, at least I can get my damn back seen to. Ugh. Hopefully Colin comes back soon. Godspeed good he brings back some strong medicine. I am one more fall away from lying broken on the ground, and that would be the end. Colin wasn't just hours away. No, I can't let Colin come home to that. God, he's already lost everything. I can't let him lose me either. But these roofs need to be repaired to keep the rain out. And there isn't another soul in this village except me and the memories. People long gone. The village fades away, and you find yourself back on the tree.
She shakes herself out of that stupor and quietly thinks to herself that she's learning far more about her companions than she necessarily cared to at this time. She puts her book page away and turns back to the pixie. Right. That's 2. Let's go find the rest, huh? And she unties the pixie and keeps her at dagger point. Lead on.
Alright, grumble, 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 grumble. So annoying. Just trying to do my job, just doing what I'm asked. And as we come into this section, you see another one here, in a sea of silver flowers.
Alright. I'm guessing I will roll nature to see if I know anything about those silvery flowers.
You stare at the silver flowers. They are cold as you get near them. Small flicks of frost dropping off of them. But they're not flowers. They don't feel like flowers, whatever these are.
Right, little Miss Pixie. Do you have any insight on these?
They're life flowers, that's all I know. I don't know, all I know, each flower here, the life on the material plane. That's all I know. Well, no, not strictly speaking. Yeah, but it's complicated.
Alright. She grabs the pixie and drags her over. And plunks her ass down. Sit.
She sits.
Thank you. She reaches out to take the 3rd page.
You reach for the 3rd page. And once again, the forest fades as a silver flower that looks wrinkled in manner, with a case of platinum around the edge. It touches your arm as you pull the page free. You find yourself in a dark room lit only by a sea of candles, and a statue of a hooded figure towering above you. How far has he travelled now? To the edge of Valroth? To the great forests of the south? To the islands of the far south? You find your meditation disrupted with wild thoughts. He left in a fury, barely healed from his wounds. There was vengeance in his eyes, ice encasing his heart. It would grant him the strength to return. Yes, life is hard here, no doubt. The sacrifices are great, but we were family here, in these frosty peaks. His worst path may lead to his doom. Little did the young Silver know that I had already seen many of the like of which he has faced. It's not a fiend he can face alone, but alone he struck out, and alone he may yet be. An ease stirs in your chest. There's no meditation this evening. The weight of platinum claws thick around your neck. A useless dead weight while a young life fought a war he could not win. Has he yet gone to the Black Sanctuary? But now isn't known for asking for help. How much longer before it is his downfall?
Grandmaster.
A voice hails from behind you. Your eyes open, feeling sticks of burning incense amongst a sea of candles before the hooded statue.
It's time for the drills. Very good. I shall be there in a moment.
The words tumble from your mouth. Uid, guard him, keep him. See his quest safe. And then if you have the strength, see him home. The dream yet stirs, and the nightmares are beginning to spread. We need every soldier to fend them off. Return to the mass of trees around you. Here we go, yet.
Sorry, I had to sneeze before. This is a long fucking day, and I wish we could leave. But no, because you've put me on this fucking trek because you stole my book. So shut your tiny little ass up and help me get the last pages back. She puts her page into her bag. Next.
Fine. Whatever. Sure, sister. Whatever. You travel down limb, undergoing tangles of branches and across vine-slicked woods. As you curl back around, you see a page tangled up in here. This flower is amber-hued and covered in cold and frost.
Great. Sit your ass down.
I'm a sitting, whiff, whatever.
I don't have a biscuit to give you. I already gave it to the little fluffy grifflets.
Oh, fuck those fuckers.
Right. She goes up to grab her page.
You grab the page. The little amber flower, almost looking like it's ready to drop off from the frost around it. It touches your arm, and you find yourself back in the snow, but the snow seems different. Shit. Your knees cave again, the snarl's almost upon you. They came so fast, out of the very mists themselves. Ice wraiths? Worse? No, move. Move before you too perish. The walls have caved, the citizens fleeing in every direction. How many, if any, would live? With the greatest of efforts you rise, manage 4 steps in the thigh-deep snow, before lightning pain thrashes you once more. Fuck! Shit! Need to survive. Need to reach the boats. Need to reach the capital. The front has fallen. Have to know before they fall. Fuck, why is the blizzard so bad near summer? Chill runs down your spine. Frost creeping over the furs over your shoulders. A hissed breath stalks behind. No, come on, what would Sunak say if you fell? Come on! Everything is freezing, it's too close, A pitched screech tears blood from your ears, a loud thud chasing the cold away for a time. Your breath rasps, suddenly warm once more. You turn to see the remains of a tree settling in the snow. Stupid man, a voice rumbles. Your lungs empty, a rush of air you didn't know you had. How did you
find me?
Follow smell of stupid man, the voice snorts. A pained laugh escapes your chest, your eyes turning. Towering orc frowns above you, glowering in her dark green skin. Well, at least Zuna can be happy she didn't get her mama's crooked nose.
Vang, it's not safe, you need to...
You go to stand, but the pain warps your sight, and you find yourself back in the snow. Vang no fiends, you not safe one. The orc turns around, ebony hair in the wind. Where's Zuzu? Not here.
I don't think she's in Glacier.
You manage.
I think she's safe.
A snort rips from the woman. No safe for my kind in any land. Come, stupid man, before fiend returns for easy prey.
Ugh, you certainly haven't lost your silver tongue. Listen know where Zuna got it from.
A wry smile tugs on the orc's lips. You mock me?
When am I not?
Vang snorts, though there is a warmth in those dark eyes. The pain returns, but only because this woman of a lifetime also doesn't have the gentle in her vocabulary. With an easy hoist, you find yourself over her brawly shoulder, finally out of the snow. Through the blizzard, the remains of a shattered town slowly freezing over. You return to the forest.
Right. How many more of these pages did you manage to scatter about?
One. There's one left.
One left. Fantastic. Say, these life flowers here,
Uh-huh.
are they tied to a life that is still ongoing or one that has expired?
They're alive as far as I know.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, lead on.
travel down the Tangler routes. You think that she's actually going to lead you back to the start again before she takes an offshoot and starts climbing ever upwards through the tangles.
Oh, Lord.
And up you clamber still. You're like, come on, fat arse, it's not that much further.
I'm not exactly used to climbing trees, of all things.
Aren't you a mountain goat?
Yeah, mountain, not tree goat.
Bah. Right,
Ah.
there's your last page over here. You see a flower that sparkles of amber and gold. And your page is tangled around it quite tightly. Tighter than any of the others.
I'm gonna roll perception to check if there's anything iffy about it.
Perception. You have it gives off an aura that seems very familiar, but you're not quite sure why.
Listen here, little pixie.
Uh-huh.
If I get all my pages and my book back, I'll take a look at your leg. Okay?
Sure, that'd be lovely, hen. Thank you.
Alright. She reaches out and grabs the last page.
You reach up and you grasp the last page. The delicate little flower brushes your hand as you try to detangle it. The tree fades away and the boom of thunder rocks the walls around you till dust creeps down from the cracks above your head. You hear a whimper beside you. You just smother it with your hand, your stomach in knots. Something was bad, so very bad. Your eyes catch Sylvain, staring up with large, watery eyes, his hands on his antlers just to stop them banging on the roof. Pray it was almost over. Let it almost be over. Another boom, the ground shuddering. You barely contain your own sob. Why was this happening? What was going on? Everything was fine until those people in black came, chasing those people in white just days before them. Everything was fine. And now this.
Bina!
Sylvain manages to whimper. In a rush, you lower your head. Shh, Sav, they'll hear. You whisper. The floor above you rocks, creaks. You stare into your brother's eyes and see terror. A heavy breath, a beastly inhale. The shadows leaking in from above twist as a monster roams above. Don't move. Don't breathe. Don't move. Don't breathe. Why is my heart beating so loud? The beast huffs, turning, stomping away. Wood breaks and tumbles. Thunder booms once more. Squeeze your eyes shut. Mama and Papa had to be safe. Had to be safe. And Leon? Did he get help? Did he make it? Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Achellia, what would you? Oh, why? What's the magics? What's going on? Are we gonna die? It fades. And you're back within the tree. You recognize that voice as your older sister.
That she did. And Achellia is very stumped right now. And it's gonna just take a moment to sit, and she kind of just forgets the page on the ground for a moment.
You sit on the ground for a moment. The wind rustles then, and you hear faint laughter on the wind. Oh, child, playing with things that thou should not be playing with.
Who speaks?
You turn, curious, looking around. The petals around you sway in the wind as leaves loosened, swirl in a tornado nearby. And then this figure appears, placing her.
Oh boy. Since Achelia's already sitting, in shock already as it is. It's been a long day. She does do her best to do an awkward bow to address her lady.
Oh, my sweet little Fae. Why are you here?
This little pixie, she gestures over towards the pixie, stole the flower book I went out to fill, and I've seen things when I touched the flowers, and the things that I've seen, are they all in the past, or are they present or future?
Ah, my little fawn. So innocent, so... Allow me to explain a few things. I just do believe our friend here owes you that much. But I just done what you told. That's quite enough, my darling. You are dismissed. She waves a hand. The arrow in her leg vanishes, the wound healed. Oh yeah, now I can... The wind twirls. And she vanishes. She can be very dreary. I do apologize for her.
I would say don't worry about it, but honestly, I don't know anymore.
Allow me to explain a couple of things, my child. You stand upon the canopies of Yggdrasil. Roll history for me.
Yeah.
You've heard tales of it, but you're not entirely sure what to really expect here.
I'm afraid I didn't pay that close attention in school.
Oh, Fawn. I understand that the tales of Eld can be quite dreary for our kind. Yggdrasil is the tree of life. 'Twas once a mighty tree upon the material plane before the Shatterin stole it away. Mikars, bless that deity, wherever he may be. He gifted the tree upon every plane he could, a seed, in the hopes that it could survive. Mikars, you see, was the elder deity of life. It was his tree, his realm. The Feywild lays claim to the largest of such trees, but there lies others. One within Asmodeus' palace in the ninth plane of hell. There lies trees in the planes of fire, of water, of air and earth. There's a tree within the shadow realm as well. All but the material plane. Attempts to grow the tree there have all failed, no matter what we do. I sent my children out to try and find the answer to this. For without the tree, the rebirth cycle is not so healthy. With the felling of Iowa as well, it is not good. But your flower book, on the other hand. She waves her hand. Her book in her hand appears in her hand. She flicks through the pages. But as she does, every flower in the book lifts off the page and floats as if pristine, freshly picked at its prime.
Achellia is watching enraptured right now.
My apologies, my darling. I did not expect my children to go this far to steal from our own. We seek flowers of the material realm in the hopes that we can find a key that will allow Yggdrasil to take root. Till last we have found naught.
And your little helpers thought that me, a little satyr, who've mostly just been collecting flowers to bring home to her mom and dad, had somehow found the answer to all that.
There is always the possibility. We cannot ignore it. Makars left me in charge of Yggdrasil, and I will not forsake my charge. Just as our Manos, blessed be his grumpy-ass soul, sacrificed most of his people to save the life during every life he could during the Shattering. We each have our duties. 'Tis chance, perhaps, that we might be able to find a way to introduce Yggdrasil and restart the rebirth cycle in full. was hoping that perhaps there was a clue within the material plane to allow us this. And as Yggdrasil is that of life, life is probably the answer, though where we do not know.
I suppose makes somewhat logistical sense. She's not too convinced, but then again, she's witnessed multiple very traumatizing events today, and she's still maybe a little bit high from the mushrooms. And she's not having a great time, and not really holding herself very well together.
She will approach the flowers here, and she'll stare upon them, her eyes growing sad. You have no doubt seen the memories of those on the material plane.
I have. I wasn't expecting to see what I found in the last one, though.
Ro is in turmoil. My children cry for aid, and I fear if I get involved, I risk more damage than I can aid. I must trust the Black. And that Damara is not completely lost.
For how long has this been going on?
It started about 6 months ago, last I heard. I hear the cries of my children every night as they pray for succor, and I fear I cannot give it to them.
Achellia is very distressed at the now knowledge that her family is in danger. Would getting Yggdrasil to grow, would that in any way, shape, or form help my homeland?
It will certainly strengthen the magics. Yggdrasil has a firm root, as this is now the main tree. Ro is very sensitive to Yggdrasil, which is why the magic is so wild. Yggdrasil is a very potent tree and does not like me as its master. It yearns for the touch of Makar's once more. Alas, this cannot be, for he, the White, has laid claim to him.
I can't let my family go through what I just saw them go through. But I know that me traveling home and firing arrows into nothingness is not going to solve the problem. So, my lady, I will be happy to do what I can to try and find a solution to all this, but she's flailing a little bit because she's not. It's a whole lot of information to take in. But I don't even know where to start, or if I were to even find the right thing.
Perhaps I can give a little bit of aid to you, child.
Please don't let it be another mushrooms. I've had enough for one day.
No more mushrooms, child. I swear to this to thee. She will reach out and she'll gently cup your chin. One hand raised to your antlers. With a gentle touch, you feel something brush against them. A small tangle of branches form. Little delicate buds of prismatic colours start to form across your horns like branches of a tree. Perhaps this shall aid. I have been wary, but you are the first satyr to arrive upon the Yggdrasil. Normally it is just pixies and fairies, but alas, they are too small for such a burden. The life force is too great for them, you see.
And the quote-unquote interesting satyr I met on the way here?
Oh, he's far too drunk. Far too high.
I'm not surprised.
I will be honest, my children are very wild. It's hard to find a more sensible one.
Yeah, sounds like my uncle.
Very sweet man.
Bless. So what is this gonna do? She, reaches up to touch her horns.
These are small branches of Yggdrasil. The little flowers you have there are little buds that will detect any senses of Yggdrasil. Perhaps it will not take to grow Because there's already a tree of Yggdrasil growing somewhere, and we do not know. Cut off from the rest of the trees, for they're all linked together no matter the plane they are on. Perhaps I need someone to search for if there is Yggdrasil already upon the material plane.
And when I get close to that, these will bloom?
They will allow you to see the roots of Yggdrasil. The roots are where the souls of those long deceased go. A portal, if you would, to the afterlife, just the only one that we know of. Unless one wishes to invade the dream, but then Uid gets very uppity about it.
Do I need to roll a check to understand that?
Roll religion.
There you go. That did not go well.
That did not
I didn't
go
pay
well.
a very good attention in church either, I'm afraid.
Ah, my apologies. Uid is the deity of the dreams and the afterlife. Again, he is another one of the deities who took one of the roles of Mikar's away. Mikar's was also the deity of the afterlife, forever looking after his children, in life and in death.
Right. If I do manage to find these roots, what do you require me to do, my lady?
To ensure that the tree is well, that it has not shown any sign or any connection to the rest of Yggdrasil can... I wonder if perhaps something has happened, if somebody means to twist it or corrupt it or, pray tell, something worse. Yggdrasil is powerful, an endless well of power, but to draw upon it will destroy what life lingers on its branches. It could kill anyone here, and each flower here represents a soul.
Right. I suppose that's what I'll have to do then.
I do not force it. If you do not wish to carry this burden, I'm certain I can coax another.
I will not let my family and my hometown go through more than they already have. It would be an honor, my lady.
My thank you, child. I realize this is a heavy burden, and I do not like burdening my children, but I suppose Zarmanos must get one up on me somehow.
Sure, I don't know.
You do know who Zarmanos is, because you kind of had it explained by Malleus after not knowing who he was.
But shoddy memory. Do forgive me.
Zarmanos is grumpy, but he's allowed to be grumpy. We have a little bit of a rivalry, but he does come for some attention from time to time.
But the way you say that, I don't think I want to know what that intention entails.
No, you really don't.
Fabulous.
Tieflings are weird, my darling. You'll very quickly learn this.
Oh, don't worry. I think I've gotten the memo on that front. Nice horns, though.
Oh, I know. I tried to replicate some of them myself, but ugh.
Right. I don't really know how to get back from here, because I'm assuming I won't be of much use to you in this realm.
I shall send you back home, little one. Well, not home. I'm afraid that is a little bit too dangerous. I shall send you... Where shall I... Oh, I see.
Somewhere dry, please.
I do believe you have a little home with some children of the others.
That I do.
I shall send you there, then.
Much appreciated, my lady. She does a little still sitting bow and quickly gathers her book.
She passes you back the book. I have decided as an apology for my child's antics. Your book will now preserve life within it. Flowers and plants, not actual living life. That is a little bit more difficult to do.
Her eyes go really big. Thank you, my lady, and I'm sorry about the arrow.
Oh no, she deserved it, honestly. Very nice shot, by the way.
Thank you. You should have seen the critical hit. I landed on a little cotton ball earlier.
Oh, I did. Oh, I've been wanting to step on them for ages, but I just, as a deity, there's certain standards you just have to live to. It's awful.
Yeah, don't worry. Sometimes I can lower my standards for you, my lady.
Oh, I would very much appreciate it, sweetheart. Very well, I shall send you home now. Pray let me know if you see anything.
If I do see anything, how do I contact with you? Would a prayer and meditation suffice?
A prayer, but if you require something a little bit more direct, I can be distracted, I'm afraid. The Fae, you understand.
Yeah.
Those branches of Yggdrasil, if you picture the tree within your mind, will open a small portal for you to come back here whenever you need.
Thank you, my lady.
You're most welcome, child. Do be warned, however. Yes, the portal can bring others with. However, it can... unless they are Fae, things can happen. Let us take some of your companions. Let me see here. The child of Manphalis, for example. If he were to come here, he would have to deal with having his cold breath suddenly trying to freeze himself. The magic likes to turn on its users, and even those who are not magical, yes, they can explode a little bit.
Interesting.
Trust me, the last one that came here nearly burnt down half the tree. Blessedly, the tree is fireproof, but they definitely tried.
I mean, A for attempt.
I'll give them an A for attempt. Unfortunately, they're getting a 0 for execution. Especially since they took themselves out in the process.
Oh, wonderful.
Very well. Let me send you home now, child. I think you have had enough of the Feywild for one evening.
Yeah, I'm gonna find something to probably smoke and have a drink, and then just kind of go to bed, and I'll process things after that.
The deity will wave her hands, and you'll feel the ground begin to fall away from you. People who are in chat, feel free to now jump in, because we're going back to the slums. If you do join the server and you do come on, we are in the slums night map. Alrighty, everyone let me know when you're all loaded.
I am in.
Don't wait for me.
Alrighty. Miz, here.
Loading.
Question.
I'm in.
The branch thingies, are they visible?
Yes, they are visible.
So others can see them?
Yes, others can see them.
Alright, she's gonna have a fucking time.
Yep.
Where's my assistant? Oh, I found her.
Were you sitting on her?
No, she's in bed.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's fucking like midnight.
It's like 3 in the morning, by the way. Well, no,
Oh,
not 3 in the
yeah.
morning, but like 1 in the morning. Something to that extent.
Alright,
Achellia. The air... Oh, awesome. The air begins to swirl, and you find yourself back in the slums with the crashing waves at your back, and a cool breeze of spring around you.
Right. She looks out over the water, and for a brief moment, she almost wishes she was just back in the Feywild. Then she sighs very heavily and clip-clops her way inside.
Scott, mute.
I know she's about to speak, yeah. Alright, you
Right.
clap yourself back inside. Do you call out? Do you bang the door? Are you making any attempt to be sneaky?
She is being obnoxiously, usually self-loud, and goes into the kitchen and just kind of looks around.
What the fuck?
Oh, hello, my darling. Where have you been?
Hold on. Did she make any sort of like entrance there at all.
She said that she was being obnoxiously loud.
Okay.
So I heard it from this room over here.
Fucking day. She's gonna
The-
drag her hooves and she's gonna close the doors really loudly. And right now she's standing in the kitchen looking around for something to drink.
The moment you walked in that door, whatever was in my hand was launched to like a foot to your left.
She just kind of blinks at the thing, looks over at you, and goes, I don't have time for your shit right now. I need something with like
oh wait, no, it'll be
a
over here.
very high percentage in it right now.
It'll be actually over here. I would have opened the door and it would have been like on the door while I was opening it. Because she slammed the door.
See, when you
behind it.
Malleus knows this, when you interrupt Colin in a kitchen, he's gonna be like, my kitchen.
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
care if it's your kitchen or your water, but I need a fucking drink.
Over here.
What's all the... Oh, you're back.
Back. Yeah.
What is here?
It's a
Just
sink.
so I know.
It's a sink. Yes,
Not that kind of fucking drink.
What the?
Well, Zernak did buy booze. Booze is
Where?
Booze is in a cupboard underneath this table.
Right. She goes over, she starts rummaging around.
I left her.
How about this? You got some of the stuff. I'm talking to him.
Oh, you want the super secret special stuff?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that she needs it.
Oh, it will knock her out for the rest of the night, don't worry. He will wave his hand and a goblet, and a goblet will appear beside him.
Hey, Achellia,
What?
you're gonna love this.
And she sees the thing and she squints and she comes like clip clopping over and she's like, what is it?
His.
Think of it as a homebrew of mine.
Oh,
Mate,
that's
That
funny.
shit better knock me the fuck out because I have had a day.
Oh, it
knocked
will
me
knock
the
you
fuck out.
It knocked him out for an entire night. Don't worry, it will knock you out flat.
Thank fuck. Right, she reaches over like, please, thank you.
You take the goblet in your hands.
Slides it.
And she downs it in one go.
Ah.
A
One
woman of
those
culture.
days.
And then,
One
and then
of
she
those
died.
days.
Constitution
Mate,
saving
you don't
throw.
know the half of it.
Oh. First off, where? How long?
Why con save?
I'm gonna give it like a minute before it kicks in.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, you just do a
What
con save
happened?
if you drink.
Right. Listen, I got teleported to the fucking Feywild. I talked to some fluffy little things that were called grifflets. I had to find mushrooms. I talked to a cattail that was kept claiming stuff was his water when I needed to go into the fucking water. There were little fucking slug things in the water that touched the cattail thing, and it got really high, Malleus, like so high, right? And then I had to hop onto a fucking rock, onto a lily pad, go upstream, where 3 little cotton buds were making fun of me. I got up the cliff, talked to another satyr, lovely dude by the way, but questionable, shoved a mushroom down my throat, tossed me more or less, well, no, I jumped across a fucking river with cliffs, right? Floated, really weird. Everything was really fuzzy. I go down, I literally bonked a little cotton bud on the head. Then I had to find this dumb pixie who stole my book, went up a massive ass tree, saw shit I did not need to see, and met a goddess. So you know what? I've had a day, and I want to get drunk and go to bed.
Is she
She rolls
high?
over the empty goblet to Dorshell.
I stare
More
at
please.
her. How are her pupils?
Like really wide and black.
Are they very dilated?
Yep.
Like
Also, she has flowers on her head. Apparently.
Yeah, she has a tangle of branches and flower buds on her antlers.
I think she may be high, but I think that insight. Hold on, 1 second.
This is your trauma speaking.
Hold on.
An old man asked me about my gag
I-
reflex today. I am slightly traumatized.
She may be high, but she's 100% telling the truth here. She's not lying about this.
I must have been one hell of a trip, sweetheart.
Oh, wait a minute.
Guys,
Wait a minute.
It's been a really long day. She kind of sniffles a little bit. Very overwhelmed about just everything.
things that you haven't. What? You climbed a tree? Aren't you a mountain goat?
I give her some cheese.
How big is the piece of cheese?
Yes. I just gave you the whole block.
She bites into it.
Oh my god.
It's been a really long day, okay?
I think she's earned this one, my dear.
I think it's time for you to go to bed. Go take a bath or something.
I wouldn't recommend the bath. She's gonna fall asleep.
Oh, okay. No, go to bed. Just go upstairs. We'll talk to you about this later.
She starts heading towards the door with the cheese.
Constitution saving throw. Achellia.
Oh, shoot. Where is it?
So go into base and see saving throw.
The voice changes on.
But of course.
Base.
So it's like the second
Oh, there we
section.
go.
Yep, saving throw, and then Constitution.
Oh god.
You're getting a little bit dizzy, but you're holding yourself straight. You're still walking in a straight line.
Staggering slightly, she heads towards the stairs.
Oh god, another
She,
con save to get up the stairs.
She stops and she looks at the staircase and she, wibble wobbles from side to side ever so slightly.
Con save to get up the stairs.
Puffs up like an angry bird. Very determined looking.
you kind of stagger and stumble. You kind of trip on the stairs.
Wait, Yuni. Is it a fail or a pass?
In between, you do get up the stairs, but it's not cleanly.
Okay. She like looks at with determination at the staircase and she starts backing up, right? And she's still wibbly wobbly and like swaying slightly from side to side. And she like taps her hooves against the floor, wiggles her little butt, big butt. To like get a running start.
Oh dear. I think you might need to grab her.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Mate, I got this.
Are you going to resist?
Are you gonna resist being grabbed?
Are you gonna
No,
resist?
she's too busy holding the cheese.
Okay, I'm gonna put an arm around. I'm gonna put your arm around me, and I'm just gonna guide you up the stairs.
You might need to put her to bed, honey.
Stiffly.
I'm gonna guide you up the stairs and just come over here. I'm gonna walk you.
It's a long day.
God, the tears are starting.
I'm gonna walk you over here. I'm gonna tell you, shh. Chai's sleeping. So I'm just gonna open the door quietly, and I'm gonna put you on this bed right here.
Okay.
With her cheese.
Achellia goes underneath the covers with her her cheese.
I'm just gonna walk out, and I'm gonna close the door. I'm just gonna walk downstairs. And just...
I don't say this very often, but what the fuck?
That must have been extremely traumatizing, whatever the hell she went through.
I like what she's done with her antlers, however. Or are they horns? I never know with the Fae.
I think hers are horns.
Yeah.
Because
There's no branch. Well, There's no branches on them.
But they look like antlers now with those branches spiking off of them.
Am now deer.
blank. It's like, well.
I mean, she's home, I guess.
That's one problem down, I guess.
Anything from Colin? Or is he just muted?
I mean, he's just kind of living right now.
He's vibing.
Why is he living?
Vibing.
His stress relief is being in the kitchen, and then the thing that was causing his stress barges into his kitchen. He nearly decapitates her. She screams and shouts for a couple of minutes like a fucking loony. downs something that could kill a horse, bites into a block of fucking cheese, and then went to bed.
Drunken in a drunken stupor, attempts to walk upstairs.
I will have
Nah.
you know that she was gonna take that staircase in a run, babe, a la 90-year-old birthday, if you remember.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, that's one problem solved at least.
Yeah, and then we have a second one that we gotta deal with now. And I stare. but that's for a different time. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
That's right. To be continued. Do, 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 do.
Munches cheese and sleep.
Oh dear. Alrighty.
Alright.
Anything else, or?
No, that's it.
Alright.
We're done here.
Achellia, I grant you your role. I grant you Scout subclass.
Woohoo!
You're the first to get your subclass.
Do I need to click a thing or do
Nah, I'll set your token up for that.
Hey, also critical bonk.
Critical bunk.
Hilarious.
Uh,